Good evening, friends, and welcome to yet another session of Candid Meena. And today we have a lot of interesting news lined up. And friends, today, it is quite interesting that this actor called Amit Sadh, he opened up regarding his memories with Sushant Singh Rajput. As you guys remember, he acted with SSR in the movie Kai Poche, and he revealed some interesting experiences of working with SSR in the film, and you can see how many actors and actresses they are using SSR's name to gain some sort of attention to themselves. We saw that with the case of Ankita Lokande in Big Boss, the latest version of Big Boss, in which she's the participant along with her husband Vicky Jain. She's creates some sort of controversy, and then she opens up on her relationship with SSR Ankita Lokande, and she said that Sushant was focused on his career, and then he was the one who was responsible for the breakup and not her. And then, as all of you know, that SSR moved on to Riya Chakravarti, unfortunately, and that's how things panned out. So what we see is that a lot of people are suddenly taking the name of SSR for their own benefit or attention or whatever you call it. And on the other hand, you have certain news agencies, certain publications like India Today, glorifying the likes of Riya Chakravarti in the conclave, as we also with Rajdeep Sardesai, making her, sort of a martyr, making her a heroine in the conclave. And the complete whitewashing of Riya Chakravarti, we saw that. And so, friends, if you do like our content, make sure to hit that like button and share this video with all your friends, as more and more youngsters become aware as to what is happening in the film industry, and it's not all the glitz and glamour which people see on the screen. And undoubtedly more and more people are becoming aware, because Bollywood films are struggling to become a hit since the past 3 years. So welcome, each and everyone. Welcome, Mamta, Nina, and many others who are watching this live, as well as seeing this in your free time. So yeah, it is over to you.
Yeah. So good evening, friends. So let's go to the first quote of the day. See, this is what happens usually when people become successful. Before becoming successful, there are a lot of impediments that come on the way, and that is what people first do is when they see how you're growing, they will first ignore you. Then they laugh at you. Trying to make you feel small. Then they fight you when they feel that you're not reacting, and then when they give up, you win. So that is what happens, and this is the path to success. So you must not allow anybody to pull you down, push you down, or fight their way into your life, in your corporate world. In the corporate world, you must know yourself so well that when you have the capability, you can win anything, as long as you strive hard. So this is something very important for everybody. All those people who've succeeded have gone through many ups and downs, and it is only because of their perseverance that they have risen, so high. And personally, I too feel that the kind of problems I faced in life, the obstacles I faced, there were times when I felt that, see, I wouldn't be able to come out of. It was so depressing. But that these are all steps towards your growth. And one thing you must realize that, see, whenever one door closes, another door opens for you. So never get depressed. Sometimes an employer will just shut his door on you, but that doesn't mean the end of the world. You need to look for other venues, and sometimes you come through a complete career change. And you change yourself completely, perhaps from an engineer, to an agriculturist. No, I'm not talking about Shah Rukh Khan's daughter, who is an agriculturist. So these are things that you will face in life, and you must take it in your stride. Yeah, back to you, Jerry.
Yeah, so undoubtedly, during difficult times, one has to learn how to control their mind. Be disciplined, exercise regularly, eat a good balanced diet, and also the fact that even meditate also, right? So if you inculcate good habits, that will carry you in your difficult times as well. So when you are facing difficult times, if you're disciplined and if you have inculcated very good habits, that will help a lot. And so welcome, Rajabaksha, welcome Shalvina, welcome Ajay, welcome Nina. And so, coming to the first piece of news, friends, and this is what we wanted to discuss a lot, is that this guy, his name is Amit Pad, right? And Amit
Sad.
is, yeah, Amit
Amit Sad.
Sadh. Yeah, Amit Sadh. So he acted with Sushant Singh Rajput in the film Kai Poche. And, apparently that was a very big success, right? As all of you know. And apparently Amit said, I never said this. People said it, but it was the truth and it did not bother me. Some journalist said to me, Sushant is doing this, Rajkumar is doing that, or aap atak gaye, you got stuck. I said, if you think I'm stuck, I hope to get stuck. I hope to be stuck all my life. Amit said, I was so affected that I wanted to quit the industry. I was ready to leave. On being asked why, he said, I was annoyed. The industry is hard. Amit also revealed that Sushant's passing affected him a lot and added, it was a big thing for me and will always be. This will never get old. He said 3 to 4 months before he passed away, I spoke to someone who knows him and asked for his number. I said I will talk to him because we were all hearing things. There was no number. That person told me he had shut himself completely and his number was changed. A voice inside me told that what will happen and he will get upset. I will just drop by his house. When that person told me no, I also did not chase him. We all get busy, but then guilt. I don't know if it is guilt, it is a kind of love. Shockingly, Amit added, I have tried committing suicide 4 times between the age of 16 and 18, so I know the mindset. Though I am a very strong person now, everything has changed, life is good. He added, people would say things, but that's what they do. But if you start comparing yourself to others, you're dead. And if you want to do a comparison of yourself yesterday and today. After Kai Poche, I went to London. I met a girl, spent 6 months traveling. I returned after I ran out of the money I'd made from an ad. When I came back, they asked, where were you? I said I was traveling. While you were traveling, others were working. So some producers got upset because they wanted to cast him in films that he didn't want to do. A lot of things happened. I'm not a crybaby. There were some people who went against me just because I didn't suck up to them, just because I didn't give them expensive watches. I didn't know I had to. And now that I do, I still won't. Why should I gift you a watch? I didn't know that this was the system, but I was fine. Amit, so this is Amit saying that he knew SSR very well, but obviously he is alluding to SSR had committed suicide, which is not the case because Amit Sadh clearly wants to be on the good side of the cabal, and he won't go against the narrative of what the cabal wants you to believe. And also the fact that he did not get any big film roles or even series roles, in spite of having the looks, and he's also a very good actor as well. So
Yeah.
you
You
can
know
see that.
something, Jaydev, see, I also agree with what you say. He's a very good actor. Any role that he takes, he gets into the skin of the character. But there is something I do not agree in what he says. He says that I too, was
Yeah.
going to commit suicide at the age between 16 and 18. Now, Amit Sadh very well knows that Sushant never committed suicide. In fact, the whole world knows about it. It's now high time that people just admitted that he was murdered. And the fact that, see, Sushant is not such a weak person that he would commit suicide. There have been so many incidents where Sushant has shown his love for life and what he wants to learn, his whole bucket list, of things to do. Do you think for a flimsy reason he would have committed suicide? No, he was trapped. And this is how the cabal trap people who are talented and who make a lot of money. because their ultimate goal is just to squeeze the money out of it, and do it by illegal means, which is whatever they do, as in money laundering and all this drug, marketing of drugs, etc. So here, Amit Sadh should correct himself and say that, see, it's not, he's not talking about suicide. This is the same thing, you remember it propped up when it came to an interview in Smriti Irani's case. And Smriti Irani also made a very, very loose statement. She said that she had spoken to Amit Sadh, and he also said something about suicide. So I don't understand. See, Amit Sadh himself says that he has not seen Sushant for so long, you know. And Smriti says that they were friends. Yes, they were friends, but they never met each other. So what are you two guys discussing? You know, how can you discuss the life of a person when you have not met the person for so long? And do you know what he was under? Everybody knows the truth. He was trapped and he was being drugged. It is a fact. All the WhatsApp chats point towards what he was being induced into, and his family was being alienated. His friends were being alienated. And what Amit Sadh said is true. He was also not allowed to contact him. Yes, and what he said is also true, that people get so busy with their lives they forget, to make reconnect again. But the problem is, I can understand with the friends, but I can't understand with the family, because the family should have pursued it. You can't just block someone away from their family. If I want to reach someone by hook or by crook, I would reach them. And if they need help, they would be helped. So these are things that you see when these people talk so flippantly, it irritates you, because you know the complete story. And the complete story of Sushant Singh Rajput is out there for everybody to read. So you don't need a silly, what you call a citizen's court to judge what happened. Everybody has a proof. And it's all that's happening is either the federal agencies are corrupt to the core and they're not looking at the case at all because they're bribed, or they're still waiting for something more, which is what I hope is happening. Yeah,
Yeah, so
welcome,
CBI,
Prince. Yeah.
yeah, sorry. Yeah, CBI clearly said that they were waiting for some additional information from the US, especially from Google, as to the kind of information that Google had to give, or Gmail or whatever. And they were waiting for this crucial information from the US, and to further update on the SSR case. But after that, there was no official update from the CBI, and unfortunately, things have not moved since the past 3 years. And also the fact that BJP Maharashtra doesn't seem to care about the SSR case. And it's only the Ranes, the Nilesh Rane, Narayan Rane, they come out at certain periods of time, and they say, okay, Aditya Thackeray is in a way involved in the Disha Salian case.
So
He
here
has
I also
proof.
want to, yeah,
Yeah.
here I also want to comment on the fact that, see, there's not much difference between Hollywood and Bollywood. Okay, we read the way Perry perished. This famous actor from the sitcom Friends. Now he was in the jacuzzi and he was enjoying a drink, and he had told his assistant to get him a new iPhone and some other stuff. Okay, now that does not show a man who's going to die, or who had you've been on the throes of death. So yes, he did commit to the fact that, see, he had taken drugs. Then he has been very open about it, even in his book. But you see the parallel between him and Sushant. See, there is someone who was perhaps after his wealth, because he was a very, very popular actor. And so you will find that, see, the same kind of system, corrupt system, exists both in Hollywood and Bollywood and all the other film cities that you have in India. And you look at the number of cases of young girls married and having children, being, they say that they have committed suicide by hanging. But it's not because see, these girls are very happy and they call their mothers and say that they're coming for lunch, or they're talking to their friends, and next minute they commit suicide. Come on, tell us another story. This is typical of the Bollywood type of content that they're selling. Welcome, Meera.
Yeah. So what is disturbing is the fact that there is no investigation from any of the state governments, be it Kerala, be it Maharashtra, be it Karnataka, into the deaths of these actresses and actors, and we don't see any further investigation. They all come out with the report that there is no foul play in this particular case, and all these actors and actresses, they hung themselves and to suicide. So you can see the kind of power which is wielded by all these film industries, because obviously they are supported by politicians, right, from all party lines, right, be it the BJP, Congress, or any other party. And that's the reason why none of these things are coming out, as well as they have control over the mainstream media channels as well, because they don't ask the relevant
See,
questions.
yeah.
Yes.
Another doubt, Jaydev, is that, see, sometime back, many years back, Shah Rukh Khan had complained about not complained exactly. In an interview, he had spoken to some foreign press saying that, see, he was being, followed, and he was being threatened by the mafia, and that he could be shot any day, and he has people who, are his bodyguards. Now, from that time till now, when he got his the thing, Z security or Y security, he is not complained. So from that, you should make out that they have been, towing the line of the mafia. Otherwise, why? You mean to say 20, 30 years they kept quiet? They didn't ask for money. It's a joke, because he's supposed to be the superstar in Bollywood and supposed to be the biggest and richest man. If he goes on the balcony, even the whole of India will shake. That's what they showed yesterday, you know. But for 20, 30 years, he kept quiet. Only now he has asked for security, which means that till now he was having a very cozy affair with them. As long as they trouble others, it's okay. I'm sleeping well because I have their support. It's this selfish attitude that, what you call, dictates how Bollywood runs. As long as I'm not bothered, let drugs go anywhere. Let my children be safe, my wife be safe, and my in-laws be safe. This is how Bollywood works.
Yes.
So, yes, Rajapaksha says, not happy with what's going on with Kangana. She's the only strong insider working against Bollywood openly, but they work to quieten her. Yeah, here also, Rajpaksha, there is a double side to her, because I suppose this is the reason, one of the reasons why she survives in the industry. So when it suits her, she does, change colors. And, whenever she wants something very badly, she becomes a right winger. And then whenever she wants, films, she'll move to the Bollywood side. So this is something which she shares with actors like Anupam Kher, and even with the director of Kashmir Files. Also, they share the same quality.
Yeah, so coming to Kangana Ranaut, and recently, from this picture, we can see that, she's trying to get the support from the BJP party. And now, as all of you know, that her latest film, Tejas, did not perform well at the box office. And apparently, in the latest turn of events, a screening of Tejas at Lok Bhavan Auditorium in Lucknow took place with UP CM Yogi Adityanath. And soon after the screening, the actress addressed the media and spoke about the event and her film. A few days back, she had taken to social media to drop a video of her requesting fans to watch her film in the theater. And coming back, Kangana's video has been doing the rounds of social media, and it sees that she's talking about Yogi's assurance to her. The video went viral, and it sees her saying, "योगी जी ने हमें आश्वासन दिया है कि इस फिल्म के दुश्मन जितने भी एंटी नेशनल है जो इस मूवी के पीछे पड़े हुए हैं, तो उन्होंने आश्वासन दिया है कि वो हमारी सपोर्ट करेगी और जो नेशनलिस्ट है उन्हें प्रोत्साहित करेंगे, इस फिल्म से जुड़ेंगे." So apparently, Yogi ji seems to be giving a hand of support to Kangana regarding this particular film. And a lot of the Twitter netizens, they complained, when SRK's son Aryan Khan was arrested, how ridiculous. If the film is good, everyone will see. when SRK's son was illegally detained, everyone was trying to vilify SRK, but his recent films, were given, abused by the same people. Now, apparently, Kangana Ranaut also praised, Narendra Modi, and she said that, I mean, India deserves a prime minister like this, and she was saying that, इस उसकी वजह से ये है कि वो इस देश के लिए जैसा एक अवतार होता है, वो हमारे लिए एक अवतार है, वो एक साधारण मनुष्य नहीं है, उनके जन्म जो है वो इस देश के उद्धार के लिए हुआ है. So what she means to say that, Modi ji is not a normal person, and he is, an avatar of, a god. And so apparently, she can see, you can see how, she is trying to catch hold of all the, BJP power centers, mainly Modi ji, Yogi ji, be in the good books. Maybe she is trying to, get involved in politics as well. Maybe she might join BJP party. So this is also a possibility which we see in the future. And yes, what do you make of this?
Yeah. No, she is what I would say a perfect chameleon. She changes according to what the weather is, and she, latches up to BJP whenever she wants something, like an award, or when she wants a movie to be screened, and she catches all the relevant feet, and then when she's finished all that, and she needs more money and more movies, then she goes and falls at the feet of Ekta Kapoor and Karan Johar. So I do not even want to spare my breath on her. So let's move on to the next piece of news. Now, Shah Rukh Khan, see, he's the kind of a person that everybody, thinks is the greatest actor in India. But we've all seen that, see, whatever he is an effect of the Bollywood PR. Can you imagine? See, what the Khans would have been had there been no Bollywood PR. They would have just been people who had just, retired from, because they're all senile now, almost nearly senile. So they would have retired from their, careers, and or acted as grandfathers in their movies. Now, apparently, in a throwback, in today's throwback, there is a statement that netizens are now irked about. Recently, a Redditor took to the platform to share SRK's alleged statement he had made about women rubbing his legs and kissing him. Netizens are expressing disappointment with his comment, sparking a debate compared to Salman Khan. The Reddit post sees a photo of Shah Rukh wearing a white round neck t shirt, and his quote printed alongside it reads: "Women should rub my legs and hold me tight, kiss me full mouth on my lips. They should make blatant busts." Well, not only that, as Sarki had once said, "Please sit. This may be politically incorrect, but actually, when I speak to a woman, I'd like her to be lying down." Shah Rukh Khan's both statements about women have resurfaced by netizens and have drawn a comparison between him and Salman. Reacting to the same, a user wrote, "The thing is, OP is writing about SRK's statement. Meanwhile, he is Salman boy fan. Well, you know very well how he treats women. Now that's hypocrisy." While another said, "Wow, that's news to me. Salman is a vile human and a disgusting person. How people like him have fans. At this rate, seems like there's no one even remotely nice in Bollywood." And another Twitter so said, "I don't get how people find these witty and charming." So now, not the first time he said something creepy, and has been defended by his fans and PR by saying it's sarcasm and wit. So here, friends, you'll see that there are a lot of things that Shah Rukh Khan forgets as he grows older. Earlier, he used to think that being the playboy actor that he was, he could speak, to women as though they were sex toys. And these are some of the statements that have been pulled out, to show you what he spoke about at that time. Now he's undergoing a very low period, and he's started respecting women. In fact, he even, lifts Gauri's pallu, so that she doesn't trample on it and fall. So he's been trying all the sorts of, what you call chivalrous movements to say that he's very, he respects women and he's proud of them. So this is something, a massive change in his character.
Yeah, so you can see how ironic it is when he on many of the television shows. He he says that he respects women so much, and he teaches other Indian men how to approach a lady, for being in romance and everything. And he gives advice, and he tries to act like a love guru, and he portrays as if he knows A to Z of a lady's brain. And that's the kind of perception that he built over all these years, until of course SSR's past SSR's case. And then after that the whole bubble burst, and
Yeah.
we know what
Yeah.
that's
So
how.
here, yeah,
Yeah.
here I wanted to say something. See, as a child, I've noticed that, see, in our family, whenever my parents used to interact, I noticed as a child that my father always treated my mother equally. In fact, he used to give her a lot of respect. Whenever there were times that when my mother was not well, or when it was a holiday, he would do the cooking and he would surprise all of us with beautiful dishes. And you can just think, at that age men did not have any sort of condescending attitude towards women. And look at now, see, these are men of today, and look at the way they are talking. I like a woman to be lying down, or I'd want them to kiss me full on the mouth. And the way he spoke to Priyanka Chopra when she was on stage, so they think that they can get away with any kind of nonsense. But you look at the way Sushant Singh was when he was alive, the way he respected women. You will see in every behavior, he never made fun of them, he never criticized them. So there is a huge difference. Let's not say that the generation that all of them are like Shah Rukh Khan. No, there were people like SSR and Amit Sadh. See, these are all people who are very decent. You know, so these people think that this is how they win fans. By telling women that they're very attractive and all that. But they don't know times have changed, and women hate being talked down too. You know, so it's very important thing. So let me just take a few comments. Yeah, so Nina says, Minaji, how come the people are responsible for these deaths are never caught? It's very strange. So half the time, Nina, these, what happens is that they get protection from the politicians, and this is a complete, they're all interlinked together. You see the way when Sushant Singh died, Paramveer Singh, Wazi, all of them were in the pocket of the politicians and the actors and the directors of Bollywood. So everything is covered up. Even before they announced the death of Sushant, of how he died, they had already wiped all the footprints. Everything was wiped out. You see, and even before we could get any news, the flat was also refurbished. So you must understand that there is a very powerful lobby that is supporting them. And it is because of this that people like our prime minister are not able to eradicate, the growth of drugs, in the industry, immoral trafficking, everything. He cannot do it because, see, it is being actively supported by even people who may be under his nose, you know. So this is something that you cannot do unless everybody is squeaky clean. Everybody see. In fact, in one of the, I will not name the programs. In one of the programs, the anchor Arnab was speaking to someone, and so very actively, the person was speaking many things about the corruption and all that. Suddenly, he popped a statement saying that, see, I hope Shabana Azmi and Javed Akhtar are listening, you know, and that put the other person, the opposite, the politician sitting opposite, almost, she or he didn't know how to behave, because they are close friends, So all this time she's talking about protecting India, or he's talking about protecting India, and doing things, cleaning up the system, getting, drugs eradicated, immorality eradicated, child trafficking eradicated. But you still agree with people like Shabana and Javed? The people who have been the most against India, against Modi ji, and against anything that India has done. So please understand, I'm talking about, Nina and all the others. These are all very well covered. As Sanju says, if SRK respects women, how come he made the, yes,
Yeah.
exactly, wear such a clothes for a song? This is so nicely, you've just put it in one sentence. This is exactly the kind of thought everybody had when they attacked him on that. And on top of that, to make if tempers flare, you suffer. So these are all, very, very sly, movements by these people who want to, really degrade women. Yes.
Hi, Gloria.
Yeah. Let's see. Meera says, yes, Sushant Singh never insulted anyone or mocked any ladies. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's it. So yeah, we'll. Uh,
Yeah, I remember the episode of KBC. That lady was a teacher. She refused
yeah,
to have
so
a.
I think the comment. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Kangana is an opportunist Hindu. Her downfall post lockup season, where she supported, yes, Munawar Faruqi. And look at the kind, Dhanishri, look at the kind of clothes she was wearing in that. I mean, Ekta makes us ashamed whenever she comes in public with whatever she wears. But Kangana, I mean, it was terrible. Let SRK make his daughter, yes, it's two-piece. Welcome, Gloria.
yeah. So you can also talk about the Mahesh Bhatt incident.
Yes. Moving on to the next piece of news. In the film industry, Mahesh Bhatt said he has the distinction of being the only director with two flops alongside Shah Rukh Khan. Despite this, Shah Rukh Khan treated me with unwavering respect, even though my contribution meant nothing for his career trajectory. Typically, the stars distance themselves from directors associated with failure, treating them like outcasts. However, Shah Rukh's warmth and affection remained steadfast, unaffected by the box office performance. I learned from him that genuine relationships withstand the trials of failure in this failure abhorring, success worshipping industry. People like him are a rarity in this industry. He truly is one of a kind. He's a king of heart. Even though Mahesh Bhatt and SRK haven't collaborated again after the 90s, the latter's daughter Alia has been frequent associate of Shah Rukh Khan. Their movies Dear Zindagi and Brahmastra have been popular hits, and she's also made a special appearance in SRK's release Zero. So here, what I wanted to tell you is that, see, uh, the movie that we spoke about with Alia, which is Zindagi, isn't it? Dear Zindagi, yes. In
Yeah,
that, they explore the topic that they love the most, which is about depression, you know. And they say that, see, and he comes as a shrink and all that stuff. So, one thing I've noticed about Bollywood is that whatever they do, whether it is crimes or whatever, they use it as the basis of the content for Bollywood movies. Some of the movies we've been saying are really shocking, so close to life. So what do you mean? It's like there was. I remember there was a movie in Hollywood where two reporters, they never made money, so they decided to make money the other way. And what they did was they would help create a crime and they would cover it, and thus their TRP went very high. So it's very similar that, see, you have crime committed, and that then you cover it, and the very same persons who are perpetrating the crime become the heroes of that film. They become the cops, they become the army men. You know, it's so sadistic. Yes, while you are talking about Bollywood, I'd like to know your opinion about Tanushree. Rajapaksa Tanushree was a part of the Me Too movement, and she has undergone hell. You know, and earlier I used to also suspect whether what she was saying was true or not. But if you go through all the sequences that she's been speaking, she's been sticking to the same line. She's not gone here or there. So which means there's a lot of truth to what she's been saying. And it's not only her case, but it's been the case of many women, including yesterday we were talking about, isn't it Isha Diol, isn't it?
yeah,
Isha Diol. All of them have undergone the, what, couch casting tests. So they come out and speak about it openly when they have the guts or when they have established themselves. Otherwise, they don't get films. So it is like they are stuck in a rut where they can't speak and they have to tolerate. And if they tolerate, they later they cannot speak about it as well. They become part of the cabal.
yeah. So, but after
Welcome.
that, she has not been any. There's no further news from Tanushree Datta,
Yeah,
and yeah. So, why should Deepika reject? She's getting so much of money. Amit
yeah,
Sadh is the only person in Bollywood who seems genuine about SSR. but still he did not, voice his, sort of give his voice and support for justice for SSR movement. So
But
that's
then,
the
I
only.
would only say, I would say he's only too small a fry, to for his voice to be heard. So I wouldn't blame him too much. The real people, I'm talking about Amitabh Bachchan. Did he support? Did he even speak against it? No. We're talking about big, big people. Why couldn't they speak? Immediately, even before he died, there was messages from Akshay and other people saying that they feel sad for his death. If you feel sad for his death, why didn't you speak about it later? And why are you involved with the same people who seem to be around it, like Aditya Thackeray? Mahesh Bhatt trying to act humble here. Life, if he is a don in the industry, it's obvious that SRK will warm up to him. Yes. Welcome, Rajapaksh.
Yeah, so the only person, the mainstream person who in Bollywood who supported the cause of justice for SSR was Kangana Ranaut, and then after that, she took a U-turn and she didn't voice her support for SSRians, as we all know,
Yeah.
and also to an extent Vivek Agnihotri, the director, and only a few key people who supported the justice for SSR movement, as we all know it. Yes. Coming to the next piece of news, and
Well, it's
yeah,
been on the news channels from morning. Is the news that Jaydev is just going to say?
yeah. So apparently, Arvind Kejriwal uh, seems to be in a lot of trouble. And Arvind Kejriwal skipped ED summons on Thursday. The Congress appeared to take a swipe at BJP and saying that if the Gandhis could join central agencies' investigation in the past, so could he. Have the courage to fight the BJP. This is what they said. Congress leader cited, the then party chief Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi appearing for questioning by ED in a money laundering case in 2022 during COVID season. Every political party will take their own stance. Look at Rahul and Sonia. They were summoned in peak COVID season. They joined the investigation and spent days inside the ED office. The Gandhis joined the investigation because they knew they were right and did not do anything wrong. If the ED has summoned you, Arvind Kejriwal, and you know you are right, then join the investigation. Rahul and Sonia have done it in the past. Have the courage to fight the BJP. This is what the Congress leader said. And the Delhi CM wrote to the probe agency stating that the summons was vague, politically motivated, and not sustainable under law. He alleged that the summons was sent at the behest of the BJP, and the probe agency may issue fresh summons to the CM soon. And Arvind Kejriwal was summoned in the same case and resulted in the arrest of former Deputy Manish Sisodia, as we all know, and Rajya Sabha MP Sanjay Singh on October 4th. Kejriwal was questioned for nearly 9 hours by the CBI in the case. The Delhi government's now scrapped excise policy for 2021 to 2022 is being probed by the ED and CBI as it allegedly favored certain liquor dealers, an allegation that AAP has strongly denied. So apparently, BJP is acting very, very, the central agencies especially is very acting very swiftly when it comes to the Aam Aadmi Party. But when it comes to the SSR case, they seem to,
Yeah. So here,
be inactive. Yes.
yes. So here, the irony is that, see, Arvind Kejriwal and his whole team, whether it's Anna Hazare or whoever, they came out with the statement that their party would speak only the truth, and they would be representing the Aam Aadmi. So what they have done in their complete career is that they have looted Delhi, and they've looted now Punjab also. So now they have done exactly the opposite of what they wanted to do. So their mission was to, show transparency and to say that they are the most uncorrupt party. And now they've shown that they only have corruption. And now, as the case will reveal, each one of them is involved in it. Can you imagine? A party of looters is what is going to come out. And another thing that I really wanted to discuss is that about this most dubious character called Mahua Moitra. Now she is someone exactly, acting as if she is in Big Boss. Every day there is a drama, it concerns with her, whether it's a handbag or whether it's whatever, getting gifts from Dubai. And this woman is a very, very, dubious character. And every day news about her is just like what they show in Big Boss, and she is a character in Big Boss. So this lady is going to talk, fall into really hot oils very soon because she doesn't have any morals, it looks like. Yes, Duryodhan meeting Lord Krishna, absolutely. And Rajapaksha says, yes, I remember once media asked about Tanushri's case. Amitabh neglected it. I'm not Tanushree or not Nana. Those big people in Bollywood never speak truth. Here, let me tell you something, Rajpaksha. I know why you are doubting, when you ask this. Because, see, most of us respect Nana Patekar. And there is a feeling that he is one of the best actors in Bollywood. But the fact is that there, what happened to her? It was a dance item number, and where the dance director, Ganesh Acharya, and both of this Nana Patekar were also making fun of her and her outfits, and they were making some rather vulgar, comments. So it is at this stage that she reacted and she left the sets. So this thing has been going on. Yes, as much as I would also like to respect Nana Patekar, I cannot after this incident. Welcome, Vinny.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, no one supported Tanushri Datta as well, or no media, mainstream media house ever, had a one-to-one interview, regarding her claims, right?
Yeah,
Why is that?
exactly.
So you
It's
can
just
see when they can give the floor to Riya Chakravarti in a conclave, they can as well give the same space to Tanushri Datta with all these
absolutely.
accusations.
Yeah. So
Yes.
also, and one more small on the lighter note, uh, when we were speaking about AAP wanting to be the most transparent party, the whole of AAP party is now caught in money laundering. Now, I don't know whether what is the Pariniti's role in that. Did Bollywood come and put money laundering into it, or they are going to put money laundering into Bollywood? We do not know. So this is something that we have to wait and watch. So good night till then, friends, and Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.